Hello, my name is Pedro Casas, and today I will be discussing organized crime. In this presentation, I will go over the definition of organized crime, the history of organized crime, and the different laws that are in place to help stop organized crime. To understand the impact that law has on organized crime, one must first understand the definition of organized crime. There are two main definitions, the first being from the FBI. The FBI describes a criminal organization as any group having some manner of a formalized structure and whose primary objective is to obtain money through illegal activities. A good example of this would be the outfit that Al Capone ran during the Prohibition era. This represents a formal organization, a formal criminal organization, while pickpocketing is considered an informal criminal organization. The Congress finds that organized crime in the United States is a highly sophisticated, diversified, and widespread activity that annually drains billions of dollars from America's economy by unlawful conduct and the illegal use of force, fraud, and corruption. Organized crime derives a major portion of its power through money. We also have to understand the history of organized crime. In the 1920s, the US government declared the sale of alcohol to be illegal, which is well known as the Prohibition. Organized crime did exist before that, but they weren't very big. They expanded greatly due to the profits of illegal alcohol manufacturing. In 1951, the United States Senate Special Committee to investigate crime in interstate commerce. This special committee existed from 1950 to 1951. It was a highly televised investigation against organized crime. During this time, this also helped create the new common image of the mafia by introducing major Italian gang persons into the average American household. In 1960, Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy implements aggressive campaign combating organized crime. This campaign set the foundation of the federal government's new focus on international organized crime and also terrorism. During Kennedy's term as Attorney General, convictions against organized crime figures rose by 800%. In 1970, the Organized Crime Act of 1970 was finally passed by Congress and officially brought the term organized crime. There are many laws against criminal organizations, but I decided to talk about the top three. The first being Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, also known as RICO. The United States federal law that provides for extended criminal penalties for acts performed as part of an ongoing criminal organization. This is also sanctioned under the Organized Crime Control Act. Another law is Title 18, U.S. Code Section 1962, Prohibited Activities. This prohibits illegal affecting interstate or foreign commerce through a pattern of racketeering activity or collections of unlawful debt. This law is also sanctioned under the Organized Crime Control Act. Another law is the Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime. It was first adopted by the UN in 2000, but it wasn't entered into force until 2003. This law is the main instrument in fighting transnational organized crime. Further supplemented by three protocols, and these protocols are the protocol to prevent, suppress, and punish trafficking in persons, especially women and children. It is the first global legal binding instrument with an agreed definition on trafficking in persons. The second protocol is a protocol against the smuggling of migrants by land, sea, and air. This deals with the growing problem of organized criminal groups who smuggle migrants at high risk, often taking lives with them as well. The third protocol is the protocol against the illicit manufacturing of and trafficking in arms, their parts and components, and ammunition. This law is meant to prevent the sale and manufacture of illicit firearms. And for that, I will close and thank you for your time.